Hey everybody, MTRG here, and let me do my Backlash 2016 prediction video. Now, of course, Backlash is this Sunday. I'm currently filming this on Friday, so, if this gets out a little late, I want to, just to make sure, timing and stuff, it's a little different. So, let's get into these matches right away. First of all, the Intercontinental Championship match between Dolph Ziggler and The Miz. I would like to say Dolph Ziggler due to the sole fact as if he doesn't win this, then what's Dolph Ziggler going to do now? What is he going to do? What does he have left to fight for if he doesn't win the Intercontinental Championship? I don't know where Dolph goes anymore if he doesn't win this match. At the same time, The Miz is like a great veteran. Who knows, maybe he wasn't supposed to say anything in that Talking Smack segment with Daniel Bryan, and this is his punishment or something like that. I don't know where The Miz, I think maybe it's a nice way, if The Miz loses the championship and then he's going to then go into the WWE World Heavyweight Championship reign against maybe Dean Ambrose, because, but that would imply that Dean Ambrose wins the match and everything like that. And, it's kind of hard because there wasn't much build up to Backlash, but it's still interesting enough that, these are going to be interesting, in my opinion, but it's hard to say. But I'm going to say The Miz, because I feel like The Miz's reign needs to go a little longer now, because this is the first pay-per-view away from the whole brand split sort of thing, so I think this just needs to be The Miz. So yeah, The Miz. Next we have Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt, and I'm going to say Bray Wyatt because we need Bray Wyatt to win. It's just to get rid of this stupid rumor that he can't win the big one. And I understand that Randy sort of needs something to establish him back into the main event picture, but I don't think it should be at the expense of Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt needs something to establish himself as a dominant force, the new face of fear. And I think Bray Wyatt is just the best person to win this. But at the same time, you gotta look at, maybe it's a long feud too. Maybe Randy wins, then Bray wins, then Uno wins after the next one, I don't know. But I'm going to say Bray Wyatt. Next we have a new match between the Usos and the Usos versus the Hype Bros. And the Usos, why would they just give us the Hype Bros versus Slater and Rhino again? It's pointless. The Usos are now heel. It's going to be a face versus heel thing. So yeah, the Usos. And to count off, the Heath, Slater, and Rhino versus the Usos, depending on who wins, but we're just going to say the Usos. I'm going to say Heath, Slater, and Rhino. And I understand that the Usos finally turned heel. Maybe they want this, but maybe it's a long-lasting feud. Maybe this will be a feud between Rhino and the Rhino and Slater versus the Usos. Sorry about that, Slater. This could be really cool. It could be really cool, but at the same time, this could be a time when, maybe, if the Usos do win, then maybe Rhino immediately turns on Heath Slater, and then it's Slater versus Rhino for Slater to get a job or something like that. I understand this whole Heath Slater thing, but I think it's run its course. I understand a lot of people might disagree with that, but at the same time, can we just have Heath Slater be on SmackDown now? Can we please just have him? So yeah, Heath Slater, and Rhino are going to win these tag team championships. Sorry I'm ranting on a little bit. I just have these ideas and I feel the need to say them, so sorry. The 6-pack challenge for the SmackDown's Women's Championship. Now this is going to be interesting because we have 6 and there's a 1 in 6 chance I can get this right. But let's just knock off the ones who are probably not going to win. I don't think Naomi is going to win. I don't think Carmella is going to win. I don't think Natalya is going to. The only ones I sort of think could win is Alexa Bliss, Nikki Bella, and Becky Lynch. Becky, due to the sole fact that she's one of the 4 horsewomen right now, and we need something to prestige, right? To prestige this title now, to make it really something. You know what I mean? To make it seem like it's worth a lot. Nikki Bella, because she's just an amazing baby face that everyone loves, and just having her be the women's championship would be nice. And Alexa Bliss, due to the sole fact that she's just the best heel so far, but maybe Eve Marie comes back and just sneaks it away or something like that. But if you're gonna have to hold me down and force me to pick gun to the head, I'm gonna say Becky Lynch. Becky, you're awesome. The last kicker, you should be the women's champion now. You deserve it. So Becky Lynch. So now the main event between Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles. And I'm going to say AJ Styles. I think he deserves the belt. I do think a longer feud with Dean Ambrose is something that AJ and Dean can both benefit from. Like, this could be where AJ says, "You didn't take me seriously, and now you paid the price." And now Dean Ambrose is now, like, they're probably going to carry this on to the next one where Dean is going to like, "Oh, I'm serious, no, I'm going to bring the fight," or something. And who knows, maybe they'll trade the belt back and forth, and then, they're going to have one last match to blow it up, like a best of three, AJ, then Dean, then you never know who will win the third one. Like, it's just my thoughts, everything like that. But I think AJ Styles. So yes, everybody, those are my Backlash 2016 predictions. What are your predictions? Leave them in the comments below, and hit that like and subscribe button. Just because you like me. And are you watching Backlash 2016? Because I am. See ya.